Hey there, it's Matt. So, if you know me, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that it's important for me to try to be as productive as I can just because I have so many different things that are going on in my life and in business. So, whether those things are strategies that work or whether they're pieces of software that enable me to be more efficient with the limited time that I have, I want to share them. I want to use them. I want to share them. And in this video, I'm going to share one of those pieces of software with you. And it's one that a lot of people aren't familiar with, but it's one of my favorite ones, especially in terms of the ROI, the return on investment, in terms of the cost of this little piece of software and the benefits that I get from using this piece of software. Now, specifically, it's a little add-on. It's like an extension to Gmail. It also works in Microsoft Outlook's environment, but I haven't used it there. It's just based on their website. They say that it does work with Outlook. I only have experience using it in Gmail. I've been really satisfied. Now, it's not developed by Google's team, but it does integrate seamlessly into their Gmail email client. I want to show you where you can learn more about it. It's at boomeranggmail.com, and it's called Boomerang for Gmail. On this website, you can learn more about it. You can learn more about its specific features, and you can also install Boomerang into your Gmail client. But I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about the primary features here so that you can decide whether or not you think it could be for you. For one, Boomerang, and I've already installed it here. You can actually see it that it's a part of my Gmail now, right up here in this little toolbar. Boomerang has a few primary value adds. One is that it allows you to schedule an email to send it later. When would that be valuable? Well, if you are rifling through a bunch of emails and you want to blast a ton of email, sit down and churn through, pump out a lot of different emails in one time. So like you want to batch create them. You can do that without sending them all out at the same time, because chances are if you're sitting down and you'd like to go ahead and send a bunch of things out, it's not going to make a whole lot of sense for those to be sent right then, because if you did get those replies coming in immediately, it could be overwhelming for you. And also, if you're sitting down and trying to write tons of emails, like let's say today's emails that need to go out and also the emails that need to go out maybe in the next 3 days or something, you don't want to have the ones that should be sent out tomorrow and the next day sitting in your draft area. And you don't want to send them out today because it might not be appropriate to do so. So Boomerang allows you to go ahead and write those emails and then schedule them to be sent out whenever is appropriate to have them sent out. In addition to that, if let's say somebody's birthday is coming up, or let's say a special event is coming up, or let's say that you want to confirm somebody's RSVP to an event that's coming up or something along those lines, you can use Boomerang to schedule the delivery of your messages on a particular day well into the future. So not just like in 1 to 5 days, but on a specific date, which is hugely valuable. So let's say that I'm going to send this to my friend Sarah Brown, and I just want to wish her a happy birthday. Now, this is a really obvious application of it, but nevertheless, this is a really powerful thing because everybody loves to get, birthday wishes, duh. So in my case, I saw Sarah deliver a presentation that rocked. When I saw her deliver it, it reminded me that I needed to wish her a happy birthday that was coming up in a couple of weeks. And I also wanted to make sure that I complimented her again on her presentation and the specifics of it. And I didn't want to forget those specifics. So it would make sense if I just jumped into Gmail, fleshed out the email while it was top of mind, and then scheduled it to send out later. I went ahead and scripted this already, and then I can just click send later and specify that date. And in this case, it's her birthday's on July 10th, so I went ahead and selected July 9th. I'm going to confirm that, and it's just going to go ahead and schedule this message, and it's going to deliver it on July 9th at 9:53 p.m. because it's 9:53 p.m. when I'm recording this video, and that's kind of embarrassing because I'm working late night and I'm talking about work-life balance and how this can help you manage your time. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Okay, so the scheduling later is one of the most obvious benefits of Boomerang. The second most obvious benefit is that, let's say we're sending something out, and then it's really important that we receive a response from the person you're delivering that message to. So, for instance, if I'm in sales and I'm cold emailing somebody, or maybe if I'm just following up after a sales meeting with a prospect, or maybe with an existing client, and I'm sending it to them hoping that I will incite a reply from them. But without Boomerang, I send it out, and then maybe I'll just create like a to-do in my CRM application, or maybe I'll put it on my calendar and say, hey, if I haven't heard back from John Doe or Jane Smith, whatever, then I need to follow up with them. Well, Boomerang actually takes care of all of this for you if they don't reply. So I could send this email. I'm not going to write the email out here, but I could send it to an individual, and then down here I can specify I want to boomerang this email in a specific number of days or at a specific time if I don't get a reply. And what it means by boomerang is that if this person doesn't reply to this outbound message I'm about to send, then Boomerang is going to send that message back to my inbox, and it's going to put it at the top of my inbox, and it's going to look like an unread message so that I can see that that message that I delivered has not been responded to, and I can see what I delivered to that person as well. So it really helps you just stay on top of things, which is hugely advantageous, especially if you're in sales, or it's just any relationship that's important to you. In addition to if this person doesn't reply, with the premium offering from Boomerang, you can even specify if you want them to boomerang this back in a specific number of days if the person hasn't clicked on a link that's included in your email, or if they didn't open the link, or just regardless. So these are premium features. The premium version of Boomerang is so affordable. It's unreal. For the personal premium version, it's like $4.99 a month, which in my opinion is well worth it, especially if you have tons of emails that are going out, tons of emails that are coming in, and you also rely heavily on email to communicate with valuable points of contact. So I would recommend that you look into the premium service. I'm not an affiliate or anything like that. I'm just, honestly, in my opinion, I'd recommend that you look into it. Now, the other thing that's interesting about Boomerang is that they now offer it for mobile and Android. So I haven't actually used this, but they've made this kind of recent addition to their website as a feature. So I can't testify to the value of this, but I think that it is something that I would like to try. And basically, in their instance here, have you ever been out to dinner and remembered that you need to do something when you get to the office tomorrow morning? Now you can write an email while you're on the go and have it arrive exactly when you need to be reminded, like 8 a.m. in the next morning. So, I create reminders on my iPhone all the time with my best buddy Siri, but sometimes I just am disappointed with how well that reminder system works, how I'm alerted by Siri, and I just don't really think to reference it. And a lot of times, honestly, I will I'll set my phone aside, put it on silent or something like that while I'm working on the line. And this is a good alternative because it just pops right into my email inbox. So there you go. Boomerang for Gmail is a small piece of software that has a lot of value, in my opinion, both in terms of being able to sift through emails in your inbox and also kind of take charge over the emails that are going out so that you can track them and make sure that nothing is falling through the cracks that needs to be followed up on in the event of a non-response. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you got some value out of it as always. If you did, I please ask you to share this with a friend, colleague, family member, share it on social media, or pop them an email with this link. Give it a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and make sure you come back. I enjoy talking to you guys. So until that next time, cheers. I'm out.